My phone ringing at 7 in the fucking morning. I reach over, silence the call. Because why are you calling me at 7 in the morning? That shit rings again. I silence that call too. Because again, why the fuck are you calling me at 7 in the fucking morning? That shit rings for the third time. I grab my phone. I sit up in bed. Because I need to see who's playing with they like this early in the fucking morning. My boy Vontae called me 3 times back to back to back. Now, I kind of got concerned that he might be in a perilous situation and he needs me to come save him. But if he was really in danger, he would be calling the police, not me. So now I really want to know why the fuck he's calling me. So I pick up the phone. I'm like, yo, Vontae, I know your ass did not call me 3 times at 7 in the morning. This better be fucking important. He said, yo, bro, I got a date with a bad bitch tonight. I said, Vontae, I know damn well you did not call me to tell me you got a date with a bad bitch, bro. I know damn well that's not why you called me. He said, no, bro, I need you to know that. But I also need a big-ass favor from you. And right then and there, I should have banged that fucking phone call. But I didn't because I'm a good friend. Now, Vontae stay asking me for a lot of bullshit-ass favors, but I do a lot for him and he does a lot for me, so it kind of works itself out. So I said, all right, bro, what do you need from me? He said, look, all I need you to do is watch my son for a few hours while I go on this date. I said, bro, why can't you just get a fucking babysitter? Why do you need me? He said, I'm not about to trust my flesh and blood with some random person I met on the fucking internet. And you know what? That's the most mature shit I've ever heard him say, so I had to agree. I said, bro, bet, I'll watch your fucking son. What time should I be at your mom's crib? He said, look, be at my mom's at 4, but I need you to pick up my son from my mom's crib and bring him to my grandpa's crib and watch him there. Now, hindsight being 2020, I should have realized something was up, but it was too early in the morning. My brain processing wasn't even all there. So I just said, all right, bet, bro, I got you. He said, look, when you get to my grandpa's crib, under his truck, there's a little magnetic box. It's going to be on the driver's side behind the front wheel. Inside is the key to the house. Use that to get inside. Now, if I'm going under the truck to get the fucking key, I'm wondering, does his grandpa even know I'm going to be at the crib? So I said, Vontae, make sure your grandpa knows I'm going to be at his house watching your son. He said, bro, don't even fucking worry about it. I'm going to make sure he knows all the fucking details. I said, all right, bet. I'll be at your mom's crib at 4. I'll see you there. Fast forward to 4 p.m. I'll pick up Vontae's son, drive over to his grandpa's crib, grab the key from under the truck, open the front fucking door. The door swings open. I'm hit with the smell of vanilla and fucking cinnamon. I'm like, yo, this is how grandpa getting down? Why the crib smells so fucking good? I walk into the house, nice ass fucking crib. But I see in the back room, there's the massage table. And it looked like there's some oil like left on the massage table. Now I asked Vontae's son, yo, what's your great grandfather do for work? He said, my dad said he hugs people. Hugs people? Your great granddad hugs people for work. He said, yeah, my dad said he be hugging people. Oh, your great granddad hugs people for work. I don't even know what the fuck is going on. I said, all right, whatever, cool. He hugs people. We get inside. I'm like, yo, bro, what do you be doing for fun? Like, you want to watch some shows? Like, you got an iPad? He said, yeah, my dad put my iPad in my bag. I said, all right, let's get it. He reaches inside and pulls out one of them iPads with the bumpers. This shit is so fucking crusty. You ever seen a kid's iPad that just got layers of nasty shit on it? I said, bro, all right, you watch the YouTube videos on that over there. Don't let that shit touch me. Don't let your hands touch me either. I don't want no little kid crust on me. I'm going to be watching my YouTube videos over here. Me and little bro were chilling in the crib for about an hour and a half before I hear keys jingling at the front door. Door swings open. Big ass dude standing in the fucking doorway. Probably like 6'5". I can only assume this is Vontae's fucking grandfather because I've never met him. He makes eye contact with me. He's like, what the fuck are you doing in my fucking house? He starts reaching for his fucking waist. I said, yo, hold on. I'm Vontae's friend. He told me to come here to watch his son. Did he not tell you I was finna be here? He's like, no, Vontae didn't fucking tell me shit. He didn't tell me nobody was finna be over at my crib. I said, I can call him right now. He said, you know what? Fuck it. It's okay. I believe you. Just a fucking Vontae, man. He gonna get somebody killed one of these days having people running up inside my fucking house without letting me know. I said, my fault. I apologize, OG. He said, it's fine. Y'all chilling in here. I'm just grabbing some shit from the crib real quick. Don't even worry about it. I said, all right, bet. I go back to watching my YouTube video. He grabs some shit. He's about to walk out the door. I said, yo, OG, I got a question, though. What's up with the massage table in the back? He said, yo, are you babysitting or are you the fucking police asking me questions about what the fuck I got up in my house? I said, yo, my fault. I didn't even mean it like that. He said, nah, I'm just fucking with you. I got that back there because I be massaging bitches down in this crib. I said, yo, really? You got it like that? He said, you don't know how many women been up on that fucking table. Then he walks out the fucking door. Me and little bro go back to chilling, but he's talking about that he's hungry. So I check inside of his backpack, see if there's any snacks. I give him a bag of chips. Now, at the bottom of the backpack, I see there's an AirTag. And I'm thinking, oh, Vontae put the AirTag in the kid's bag so he can't lose his son or he can't lose the backpack. Fucking smart. But I pick up the AirTag and I flip it over and I see the initials on the AirTag are LN. Now I'm thinking Vontae's initials are not LN, the kid's initials aren't LN, and Vontae's mom's initials are not LN. So now I'm kind of concerned why this AirTag's in the backpack. So I call Vontae. I'm like, yo, bro, did you put a fucking AirTag in your son's backpack? I just found one. He's like, nah, I didn't put no AirTag in his bag. I said, that's weird. This shit got the initials LN on it. He said, LN? That's my baby mom's initials. I said, Layla? He said, yeah, Layla Nort. He said, hold on, let me check some shit real quick. I hear him tapping on his phone. He's like, yo, bro, get out the house right now. I'm saying, yo, what you mean? He said, get out the house right now. She's coming. I'm like, who's coming? Layla. I'm like, what you mean Layla's coming? He said, bro, get the fuck out of the house right now. At this point, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I take the kid, I throw him in the fucking car. I take the AirTag, I threw that shit into fucking orbit. I hop in the car and I start driving towards Vontae. When I'm about 5 minutes away, I call Vontae. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm bringing your son to you right now. He said, bro, do not bring that little motherfucker over here. I'm like, yo, little motherfucker, this is your flesh and blood like you told me earlier. He said, bro, Layla does not know that I'm on this fucking date, bro. She thinks that I'm watching our kid right now, bro. You can't bring him here. I'm saying, what do you want me to do with him? He said, yo, just bring him to the mall or some shit, bro. Please. This date is going good. Please just do something. I said, all right, bro, whatever. I'll bring him to the fucking mall. So we drive over to the fucking mall, hop out the car, and I'm trying to lay low because I don't know what Layla's really capable of. So I'm trying to kind of like hide. Well, I'm not really hiding, but like we walking around, we chilling, staying inside stores. I'm kind of just looking out, right? Vontae calls me about 15 minutes later. He's like, yo, did you get rid of the fucking AirTag? I'm like, yeah, bro, I threw that shit into fucking orbit, bro. That's just revolving around the earth right now. He said, bro, then I don't know how the fuck she found you guys. She's like 5 minutes away from the mall. I said, say word. He said, yeah, bro, just try to fucking hide. I'm like, hide, bro. Where am I supposed to hide? What are you even talking about? He said, bro, just please, just try to do your best. I said, all right, bro, I'm going to try to do my best. So me and little bro, we hide and we crouching around. About 5 minutes later, I see her cross away. Layla got her phone and she waving that shit around like she's scanning for some shit. And you know what? In that moment, I'm sitting here like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm running away from this woman like this shit is fucking Terminator. I'm trying to keep this kid safe. This is her son. If she wants her son, she can come get her son. So I start walking towards Layla. I'm like, Layla, I think you're looking for this. I just got a question though. How the fuck did you find us? She said, I got an AirTag in every one of his fucking shoes. I said, oh, you got an AirTag in every single one of his shoes. That's fucking That's actually fucking genius. I said, all right, though. Have a good one. I start walking away. She's like, wait, what the fuck is Vontae? I turned around. I said, Vontae? Who the fuck is Vontae?